Hey friends, I am really excited to be sending this email because today you're receiving the attached zip file that has all the fundraising information you're going to need to utilize over the next several months to fully fund your summer trip. So, a couple things I really want you to be aware of. Thing number one, read everything. There's probably 20 documents in there. There's sample support letters, there's how to get your fundraising account started, there's all kinds of opportunities in there to think about creative ways of inviting people to partner with you, whether they're prayer partners or they're giving partners. Please read everything. It'll probably take you an hour to read everything, so take the time, do the homework, and prepare yourself well. As you're getting ready to send support letters, there's something you need to understand. I was the missions pastor of a church of about 2,000 people for 4.5 years. In that time, I would annually raise $150,000 to $200,000 a year to send people on short-term trips all over the world. And we learned a really simple formula. If you send 100 letters, you will have a fully funded trip if the trip is $3,000. Most people give anywhere between a $50 and $100 gift to you, but not all 100 people are going to choose to give and support you on this trip. Most of them will choose to pray with you. But then there's also these crazy stories where sometimes you'll get a random number like $1,883, and in that letter will come a gift from somebody who just happened to be saving their money because they knew God wanted them to do something with it. They just didn't know what it was until your actual letter came along, and then God would prompt their heart. So some letters will get 50, some will get 100, some could get 1,000, some will get 20. But that's why we send 100. What we learned was 100 letters usually equates to about $3,000 in fundraising. Now, notice 100 letters by February 14th. If you get them in the mail postmarked with return letter to you by February 14th, you're going to capitalize on tax return season. This is a major reason that most people do mission trips in the summer. It's because they can fundraise in the spring and capitalize on people's extra income. People love to give above and beyond their regular giving in their local church, but they usually wait for special amounts of money in order to be able to give that gift. So maybe they inherited some money, or maybe they get a tax return. So February 14th puts you at prime time tax season to ask people in such a way that they're able and willing to support you. Third thing is this: pray, okay? Fundraising is a faith-filled effort. We ask people to support our ministry because we believe God has called us to do that. And here's what you need to understand. When people give you any kind of money, whether it's $5, $100, or they even just agree to pray with you on your journey, they become a full participant in your trip as well. They are participating in part of God's plan to reach people and transform lives, as well as investing in your personal spiritual development. So pray that God would fund your trip, but also invite people into becoming full participants, as they are also going to be part of what's happening over the summer. They're going to be following you on social media. They're going to be keeping track with your parents about what's happening. So this is a really important email. It's the first Thursday of January, right? First Thursday of 2020, and we're going to hit the campaign trail hard because we need to get a lot of resources in order to help make this summer possible. So here's the thing. I am praying for you. I'm here to champion you and be your partner. Read everything. Send 100 letters by February 14th and pray, and you will be amazed at how fast God brings in the resources for you to be able to go on this summer trip.